How's it going, IO? In this video, we're going to talk about Neymar getting caught cheating on his pregnant girlfriend, Elon Musk saying that cisgender is now a slur on Twitter, and challenging Mark Zuckerberg to a fight. Alright, so Neymar has now issued a public apology to his pregnant girlfriend, Bruna after rumors of infidelity were made public. It was recently posted on a gossip site that the couple had a relationship agreement in place that allows him to be unfaithful to her. Apparently, there are 3 conditions, and one of them means that anyone that he sees outside of the relationship, he has to be discreet with. It's been said that he is free to flirt and even sleep with other women as long as they are not call girls and he doesn't kiss them on the mouth. It also came out that Neymar was caught in an exchange of messages with one of his lovers in the middle of Valentine's Day, and this had quite an impact on his relationship with Bruna. Since all of this became public, he decided to share a lengthy post on Instagram, apologizing to his girlfriend for everything that's happened. He starts off by writing, "Bru, I do this for both of you and your family. Justify the unjustifiable. No need to. But I need you in our lives. I saw how much you were exposed, saw how much you suffered with all of this, and how much you want to be by my side, and I stand beside you." He went on to admit that he did wrong both on and off the pitch, and that he's trying to solve his mistakes in his personal life at home and amongst his family and friends. He said that he's already apologized for his mistakes, for the unnecessary exposure of it all, but he feels obligated to come out and publicly reaffirm everything, because according to him, if a private matter has become public, then the apology has to be public as well. Quote, "Can't imagine without you. I don't know if we'll work out, but today you're sure that I want to try. Our purpose will prevail, our love for our baby will win, and our love for each other will make us stronger." As expected, the comments under this post have already started an argument about their relationship. One user tweeted, "Men are so incredibly disappointing. You could be the smartest, most beautiful women on earth and they would still cheat." Another person wrote, "What is it with soccer players cheating on their beautiful partners lately?" There were also those who said the entire apology post was distasteful, considering that Neymar was just bringing more attention to the issue and creating a bigger scandal than there was to begin with. Some people brought up the fact that it's just so much worse because they're expecting a child together, and Bruna is not necessarily going to be able to get over something like this considering the timing, which is especially awful. One tweet said, "Getting cheated on in general is traumatizing, and I don't even want to imagine what it would be like to get cheated on while pregnant." Neymar and Bruna are believed to have started dating in 2021, but kept their romance private before going Instagram official in January of 2022. They announced that they had gone their separate ways in August before getting back together soon after. Then in April this year, they announced that they were expecting their first child together, and Bruna posted some very sweet photos of her baby bump. She looked incredible in blue jeans and a white crochet bra, which she styled with a matching cardigan. Alongside the pictures, they confirmed their baby news in a lengthy caption translated from Portuguese. It read, "We dream of your life, we plan for your arrival, and we know that you are here to complete our love. Leave our days much happier. You're going to join a beautiful family with a brother, grandparents, uncles, and aunts who already love you so much. Come soon, child, we are waiting for you." The couple also sparked engagement rumors with the post, as Bruna was seen wearing a silver band on her ring finger. Of course, Neymar's immense fame means that his love life has rarely been a secret, so it's no wonder that these rumors of infidelity have persisted for such a long time. Some fans have compared this scandal to the one between Shakira and Gerard Piqué. Their seemingly perfect relationship started to unravel in early June, following reports that the football star was unfaithful. That same month, Shakira and Piqué confirmed that they had in fact called it quits. It later came out that the other woman was 23-year-old Clara Chia, who was dating one of his friends at the time. Piqué was allegedly smitten the first time he saw her, and they exchanged phone numbers and started dating in secret. Since then, new details emerged that he might have been cheating on Shakira as far back as 2012 with an Israeli supermodel called Bar Raffaelli, who also happened to be Leonardo DiCaprio's ex-girlfriend. The affair was exposed when Shakira found messages detailing their intimate encounters. When she was asked about Piqué being linked to another woman, she told Elle magazine, "I can only say that I put everything I had in this relationship and my family." And she pointed out that although she chose her marriage over her career, sadly it just didn't work out. Of course, cheating seems to be rampant in celebrity relationships. It doesn't always result in a breakup, but the fact that it's also public can often make forgiveness even harder. Now let's talk about the damage that Elon Musk is continuing to cause to Twitter. He's announced that the words cis and cisgender are now considered slurs on the platform, and he warned that anyone who uses them will get their account suspended. The post made the terms trend on Twitter, since Musk said that moving forward, they will constitute hate speech. Almost immediately, his post sparked a chorus of approval on Twitter, and he later commented on a poll asking if people agreed with his opinion. Shockingly, 78% voted yes, which really goes to show you what Twitter has become in the months since the takeover. Without positive response to the poll, he then slammed the German sexologist who created the phrase cis, and he called him a creep. This heated discourse began with a tweet from James SS, an anti-trans commentator who complained of being targeted by trans rights activists on Twitter. He wrote, "Yesterday, after posting a tweet saying that I reject the word cis and don't wish to be called it, I receive a slew of messages from trans activists calling me sissy and telling me that I am cis whether I like it or not. Just imagine if the roles were reversed." That post quickly went viral, and it's since been viewed more than 5.6 million times. As it started getting popularity, eventually it drew the attention of Elon Musk, who warned that the accounts involved in the targeting will at minimum have temporary suspensions. He then wrote that the words cis or cisgender are considered slurs on his platform. In response, the original poster wrote back saying, "Thank you for standing up for reality, Elon." And over the course of the next few hours, many other people expressed gratitude for him for taking such a firm stance on the issue. Someone then asked him whether or not it's acceptable to refer to themselves as cis, and he responded by saying, "Call yourself anything you want." At the moment, Twitter defines slurs as language that intends to degrade or reinforce negative or harmful stereotypes about a protected category. Other platforms like Facebook and Instagram do not define cis or cisgender as slurs. Of course, Elon Musk's stance has also received quite a lot of pushback, so this is just another example of him continuing to voice his personal beliefs despite the implications it may carry in his high-powered position. He recently spoke to CNBC and said, "I'll say what I want, and if the consequences of that is losing money, so be it." He's also claimed that Twitter is headed to a good place when several advertisers made the decision to return to the platform. He spoke to BBC and said, "I feel like we're headed to a good place. We're roughly break even, and I think we're trending towards being cash flow positive very soon. Literally in a matter of months. The advertisers are returning." Musk recently stepped down as Twitter's CEO and handed the reins to Linda Yaccarino, a former NBC Universal marketing executive who's now been tasked with making the platform profitable again. As for Musk, he said that his role within the company will transition to being executive chair and CTO, overseeing product, software, and PsyOps. As we know, he's only been the CEO for a couple of months, ever since he bought Twitter for $44 billion last October, and as it stands, he's lost a lot of money. According to one stakeholder, it's now worth 1/3 of what he bought it for. Not only that, but ad revenue is down 59% compared to the same period last year, and it's regularly falling short of weekly projections by as much as 30%. The New York Times recently released a report saying that only 43% of Twitter's top 1,000 advertisers were still on the platform. So it's going to be a massive uphill battle to try and reverse that decline. During a live stream event that Musk hosted with Robert F. Kennedy Jr., he admitted that the company had lost billions of dollars in ad revenue and said, "It's definitely been extremely difficult. Basically, our revenue is cut in half because we didn't toe the line." Advertisers left the platform because of things like unmoderated hate speech, mass layoffs at the company, and general uncertainty about their future. In fact, just recently, Ella Irwin, the head of trust and safety, announced that she would be resigning. So there's never been a more chaotic time to take the reins. The new CEO definitely has a tough task of revitalizing its entire ad business. Linda is definitely the right person to do that though, because of just how much experience that she's had in the ad industry. But there is no telling how she's going to work with Elon Musk. Yes, he's her boss, but at the same time his tweets and his decisions have gotten the company into a lot of trouble. And he admitted that he just doesn't even care anymore. Last month he spoke to CNBC and said that he'll say whatever he wants to say, even if the consequence of that is losing money. That means either he's completely given up on his CEO duties, or he's just done playing by other people's rules. Whatever it is, this kind of attitude is actually costing him a lot of money. But as long as he's made peace with that, there's nothing else that you can really say. And his antics have not slowed down one bit. He recently agreed to a cage match with his longtime competitor and arch nemesis Mark Zuckerberg, as a joke of course. On Wednesday he responded to a post about Meta's rumored threat apps, and he wrote, "I'm sure Earth can't wait to be exclusively under Zuck's thumb." When one of his followers warned that he should watch his words around Zuckerberg, he responded by saying, "I'm up for a cage match if he is." Then in a post on his verified Instagram account, the Facebook founder shared a screenshot of the challenge with the caption, "Send me your location." But the danger here is that Zuckerberg is apparently quite good at fighting. Recently, his hobby has been Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and when he made his competitive debut last month, he won 2 out of 3 bouts. There would be one issue with this fight though, is that Musk is estimated to be several weight classes above Zuckerberg. He's said to be around 6'1" and 85 kilos, while his opponent would only be 5'7" and weigh less than 70 kilos. That would put Twitter's CEO at a clear advantage, even if you take into account the 12-year age gap between the two of them. So even if these guys weren't messing around, it would be very difficult to imagine them actually throwing it down. It's not surprising that they suggested a cage fight though. After all, Musk and Zuckerberg have had beef for a really long time. Over the years, they've clashed over everything from artificial intelligence to rockets, and they haven't exactly tried to keep their rivalry a secret. It all started in 2016 when a SpaceX rocket explosion destroyed a $200 million Facebook satellite. Zuckerberg issued a heated statement saying that he was deeply disappointed about SpaceX failure. 2 years later, Musk hit back with a tweet saying, "Yeah, my fault for being an idiot. We did give them a free launch to make up for it, and I think they had some insurance." But when Facebook became embroiled in the Cambridge Analytica scandal, it was Musk's turn to diss Zuckerberg's company. The SpaceX founder publicly deleted all of his company's Facebook pages and tweeted, "It's not a political statement, and I didn't do this because someone dared me to do it. Just don't like Facebook. Gives me the willies." So tensions between them have been on the rise for quite some time now. Maybe this time we might actually see a real fight. Who knows? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.